Howdy do, fella kids. It is the professional Dillweed here, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm doing a first ride on the 2020 Honda Goldwing. I really like this spec because everywhere where it's usually chrome, it's either blacked out or they put some nice red accents there. You know, which gives it just a couple extra horsepower because everybody knows that red is the fastest color. But this is quite on the large side, per se. I don't usually review things this massive, but you know, I just kind of had to because I was like, it has red. As you can see, it's pretty massive, because I bet you didn't see my monkey hiding on the other side of it. Here, I guess I could give you a tour of the Goldwing, and I guess I could show you all of its quirks and features. I'm just kidding. Daddy Doug, don't sue me. But I will show you just a few of the amenities that it has to offer. Like, you can press this here button, and then you have storage for your Bible and your pistol. And then up here is where you would typically, I don't know, maybe put your phone, but this is where the here key is at. And it's definitely nicer than any car key I have ever had. As you might be able to tell, it is missing a clutch lever. For that reason, this is the dual clutch automatic version that you can get of this here Goldwing. And I'm pretty interested to see how it performs. Alright, with all that out of the way, let's hop on this thing. And let's get her cranked up. And as you saw before, it's just a regular old key fob where you just turn that and it's ready to start. So with that being said, so y'all make fun of me for being picky, so I might as well continue that trend. So the speedometer starts from the bottom and goes up, which makes sense. The tachometer, on the other hand, starts from the top and goes down. I don't know. Alright, let's get to it. You're just holding the brake, press drive, and, well, you're ready to go. They couldn't tell me enough to be extremely careful starting out, because apparently it's just really torquey. Alright, let's check this thing out. Thank you, Mr. Tesla. Man, this is kind of weird. Like, the way that the wind is hitting my face, there's like nothing, and then it all hits me right at eye level. Sure, I have a full face helmet on, but it just feels odd, to say the least. So, to remedy that, I'm just gonna kind of just raise the wind fairing up. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I guess it's only fair to give it some beans, just some. Oh yeah, it has some beans, but man, those shifts, they are buttery smooth. You can't even feel them. But unlike the manual one, this has a 7-speed transmission, opposed to that regular old 6 transmission you would get with the manual. But I'll say, just you hardly feel this thing's weight just cruising around. Well, quite frankly, it feels like you're riding a couch. which isn't a bad thing. And I'm actually quite enjoying myself. But as far as specs go, this has a 95 horsepower, like 6-cylinder, but it's like a boxer engine. So it's not a V6, it's not an inline 6. It's like a Porsche engine, but not. But then when you come to a stop, you can kind of start to feel the weight that this has, because it's just a little over 800 pounds, which is just a little bit more than the aircraft that I was flying this morning. So, which is kind of crazy. Man, it's like you can hardly even hear the shifts either. They're just that silky smooth. But if you really want to, you hear, like, I wouldn't call them paddle shifts, but they're almost like paddle shifts. You press that, press it once, you're down to 6th, press it down again, and then it's back to somewhat of being a manual. Yes, I know a lot of people say, the Goldwing is it's an old man's bike, you don't want one of those. I mean, I could almost see a young guy getting into one of these. Maybe not the automatic version. Hey, you know what? Never mind. Scratch that. I would buy the automatic version, but at the same time, $25,000 for a motorcycle, it's kind of up there. And cruising along, oh damn. Ignore that voice crack. But just cruising along here on the interstate, I mean, this is where it's happy. It wants to take you across the entire United States of America, and it would have absolutely no problem doing so. People are probably judging me. They're probably like, oh, look at the kid who took out Daddy's Goldwing. And something kind of cool that some of you guys might not care about, but I think is still kind of cool, is you can see the suspension moving just right here in front of you, and it's kind of fancy. I don't know. I guess I'm just easily impressed. Oh, ignore that. I just reached for an imaginary clutch lever. Hello there, Mr. Police Officer. This is totally my bike. Don't even bat an eye. And another thing is, I haven't done much sitting in traffic with this, obviously, but I thought it would start to feel just a little hot, and it hasn't. Because, I mean, anytime you hop onto a Harley and sit in traffic, well, your thighs start to cook, and it's just not a good time, especially whenever it's over 90 degrees outside. I went into this, I mean, I had good expectations, but I didn't expect for me to like it. But I can't afford to like it. That's the thing. Say if you want to resume back to your sporty looking bike, you just lower that back down, and then you get assaulted with air again. What does this button do? That just kind of pops that up. I mean, it kind of deflects more air towards you and to the middle of your face. I have to get over. Where did that Canadian accent come from? I have to get over. Somebody let me over. Mr. Silverado, I didn't really give you much say. I just kind of did it. Oh boy, the brakes work. Did not expect to enjoy that as much as I did. I hate saying that. But I might actually be able to see this becoming a young man's bike, because, I mean, I certainly enjoyed riding it, for one. And two, all of this matte black and the red accents, it really gives it a really cool, aggressive look. Sure, it's not no sports bike, but, your passengers are going to be a lot happier. But that is where I'm going to start wrapping up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure you show some support by dropping a like. If you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. And most importantly, be sure you hit that booty. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.